Good morning. I am at RSPB Leighton Moss today. I've come to meet up with the Birds and the Bells. As you know, I'm now a Birds and the Bells ambassador, and it's one of the first times we've come to this area. So I thought I'm going to tag along because I love Leighton Moss and help show around Leighton Moss. But I had a major incident with my camera this week. I was shooting for the horses on the weekend for a British event. I've had a bad sinus infection, as you've seen from Bempton. I could hardly speak when I got home from Bempton, and I just felt dreadful. Pumped my bag down on a chair, and I was like, I forgot all about that. I opened it to take my drink out. The next morning, getting ready for my Birds and the Bells, opened the camera bag. No, picked up the camera bag, sorry. Everything fell out. 2 OM1s, 300 prime lens, my 40-150 and my 12-40. I think they've gone to camera heaven. They've been sent off to Portugal, and I'm waiting to see the damage has been done. Luckily, I am insured. Thank goodness I am insured. I literally sat and cried for about 2 hours. I love my kit. And I've got such a busy month coming up. I'm going to Highlands next month to do the black grouse. I've got Bempton trips planned, and I'm back using the Canon R5, which I have a love-hate relationship with. But it's one of them things. I kicked myself all day, I really did. And I keep having what if moments, but it is what it is, isn't it? But I'm going to head in now. I'm going to meet the Birds and the Bells. So the Birds and the Bells, for those of you that don't know, is a female bird watching stroke photography group where we meet up and have meetings. I will leave the details here. So it's the Birds and the Bells. We mainly are online. We have a really good online community, but we do meetups where people can come along and meet up female birders. It's really good. But I'm going to head in now and meet up with them, and I will fill you in throughout the day if I can. It just depends how I don't like talking on my own. So if I don't talk, I will let you know when I get a chance to talk. So I will speak to you in a bit. my goodness, we've just come out of Tim Jackson Hyde. We got Garganey. I've never got a Garganey before, and we got a male and a female. They're so pretty. Can you hear the tiff taff? I love tiff taffs. We're going to head to Grisdale for a little bit now. We've left the majority of the birds and the bells now, which is why I'm now back talking to you. But we've had quite a good day. Not seen a lot up close, but what we've seen has been quite good. So we're going to head to Grisdale and see what we see. Oh my goodness, we've just left Grisdale. Did you see that Marsh Harrier? Like, oh my God, it came down. I thought, I'm going to put a video on here. I hadn't done any videos of the Marsh Harriers. So I thought, oh, this is a perfect chance. He's just there. He came up. I was like, oh my God, he's got a coot or something. He had a water rail. He picked up a water rail and flew off with it. Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. We had some really good Marsh Harrier views there though. That is why I like that hide for the Marsh Harriers. But we're going to head back to Lillian's now and see if we get lucky with some pintail. But that's the aim. So I will fill you in a bit. So I'm back in the car. I have had such a fab day today with the birds and the bells. We got Garganey, which I've never been lucky and seen, and right in front of the hide. I had to really overexpose it though, because that hide is the Tim Jackson hide they were in, and the light, it's just not great for photography. You're shooting into the light. But I've had another perfect day with the clouds, so I could actually do some photography in there. But that was a real highlight, male and female Garganey. We've got the red deer in there. I love a red deer. You may know by now, but I love red deer. I've had distant pintails. Then we had, what have we had this morning? We had little birds. I didn't do any videos on the little birds. It was quite noisy and I was trying to shoot between people. But I got a really good marsh tip, especially a good picture of it, which was really, really good. But I've just had a fab day. The highlight had to be this Marsh Harrier with the snipe coming in and catching the water rail. That is moments. People always like, oh, I feel so for the prey, but it's nature. I would have liked to have been a coot rather than a water rail, just how rare they are. But it was really, really good. I can't believe we got to witness that, and it was so close. But it's been a fab day. I'm now going to head home, and I'm going to leave you the pictures. I've took quite a few. I don't know how good any of them are with being back still on this R5. I just want my OM kit back. I keep checking my emails today to see if I've got my kit and to see how expensive it's going to be. But I've got a feeling I'm going to camera heaven, and I will have to be getting a new full kit. But I'm going to stick OM. I love OM, so I will just be replacing what's been broken. But I will leave you what I have got. I still hate the R5, but I did get a little bit happier with it towards the end. It's just, I have a love-hate relationship with this camera. When it's good, it's fab. When it's bad, it's bad. But again, I'll leave you the pictures, and I will speak to you for my next video. See you soon.